But now Kevin's about to criticize Shuli for not jumping in and doing anything. Well, wait a minute. I thought the rule was you don't have to. So, like, I understand Shuli. I understand Kevin. Like, I understand Mike Kelta. I understand everyone in this. And this is the beautiful part about these people doing pro wrestling and drama for a podcast is that you all have a point, but there's also no defending you.
No.
Because you've all done similar type of shit.
You've all done nasty shit.
Exactly. And now you're all sitting there talking about how you want to have more fun. Steel toe, ahead of everybody by a couple of months.
It's not so funny when it's not fun for you anymore, huh?
Guys, we're your meteorologists. Instead of being so mad at us and hating us all the time, I know that I'm a lot younger than you guys and that our subs came along a lot earlier than they did for you guys. But listen to me. I'm your meteorologist. I'm warning you. Now, if people who donate to this show, I'm just thrilled that they donate to this show.
Yeah.
That's cool. You want to go and spread your money around and give it to 15 other people, and if those people think I'm a giant gay F word, that's totally fine. Like, if somebody goes to this show and they give us a bunch of money, and then they watch Melton say that we're going to get divorced in 2 years, and then they give Melton money, I could not give a shit. Good for everybody. Wonderful. I don't care.
Sure.
You know you're gay, and you know you're shitty at podcasting, and you know you're thin-skinned. When you see your donors going to other people and giving them donations, first of all, you shouldn't know that they're giving them donations.
I don't keep that close a track of my donors.
You shouldn't be watching their shows.
Nope.
You shouldn't be counting their money. If you're watching someone else's show just to count their dollars, you're also a real low bag of shit, and you need to find something to do with your free time. Because if you're watching super chatters or money amounts, you're just kind of a mo. So here's Kevin. Again, I'm not shitting on Kevin for this, but this just seems wholly unnecessary to cover. You've even said it yourself. He has 5,900 Twitter followers.
Who cares?
He wrote a shitty thing about Matthew Perry. Gah.
Like I said, it's going to get way more like attention and traction now that you wrote this article than it would have on its own.
I don't understand. This had to be somebody who knows him. Had to be. There's no other reason to cover it. While Kevin isn't nearly... Oh boy. Again, this is just an article. They're disguising the tweet as the reason, but the article itself is just filled with digs. Yeah. While Kevin isn't nearly as relevant as he was in the 90s and early 2000s, he still has a famous connection to mainstream Hollywood. Don't.
No.
You're just... This is not... Don't. Through his younger brother, Neil Brennan, from whom he's estranged. Neil, of course, is the co-creator and writer of Chappelle's Show. I mean, if you're Kevin, you love that you're on TMZ. You love it more because you're being mean. But you're like, they better not fucking write about Neil. He says, that's actually a good idea. Have a steel toe poker tournament. It would be fun. Mr. Q, they were making fun of Kevin Brennan. Which, look, I know a lot of people are making fun of Kevin Brennan today because he did an Atlantic City thing that like 6 people showed up to, and the rest were all like cast members from his show. But the guy had a fucking thing, and a few people came. I'm sure everybody who was there had a good time. We all got to see that fat titty onion boy weighs like fucking 500 pounds and has little cancer arms and should never talk about anyone's appearance ever. I've got a picture of that, by the way. We can look at that later. Thank you very much. The Bad Luck Boys with $2 says, Aaron is a club. April doesn't do gays.
That is true.
It's a different one. People were asking last night, I don't know if Mersh is still there. I know he's got Nightwave tonight. But
okay.
People were saying that there should be a Kevin Brennan off between myself and Mersh because of everyone that does a Kevin Brennan impression.
Well,
those are the only 2 good ones.
In my opinion, and I will restate...
Mersh is fucking stupid, though. Like, why would I do that? Because he's a fucking idiot.
You ruin all of our...
He's got fucking cats. He does a show with a Cuban. What, is he going to make you a sandwich, Mersh? With spicy ham and mustard? Is that what he's doing?
Dijon.
Whatever. Fucking Mersh. What is he making, T-shirts? Get it, Mersh?
Some Swiss cheese in there.
Sorry. I apologize. That was too much.
Oh, you just ruin everything.
Sometimes I blow out my throat and my anus doing a Kevin Brennan impersonation.
Yeah, it does stink in here. I think you need...
Shut the fuck up, April! Cut her loose! That was
Did you
too
hear
much
that?
of a list.
Damn. No, I said it, I think, last night or the night before, whatever. You should see about getting him on here as like a guest
Shut
host.
the fuck up, Bob. Quit taking Mersh's side.
I'll pull a Bob on you. I'll
Quit
get the fuck
quit
outta
taking
here.
his side.
I will
He
get outta
fucking
here.
gave away the number, April, in a chat room.
I will take the night off.
It was a fucking chat room. He's a
Clip
piece
it.
of, no, he's a piece of shit.
I
Clip
don't.
it.
Nope, I don't think that happened that way.
Hold on. He's got a super chat.
I think Gino's a good boy.
Gino's a piece of shit, April.
Yeah, I was Bob. You
Bob,
retard.
shit, fuck. Would you like to get to the Misery Loves Company, Kevin Brennan mentioning Steel Toe?
I'm extremely nervous. I have not had enough beer for this.
Now,
But yes.
there are a couple of things about this that I want to point out. Number one, I did find this funny. But just because I found it funny, and it's an elder statesman of comedy like Kevin Brennan, doesn't mean I'm going to back down from anything he's talking about here. We are two grown men who shit on each other or shit on people for a living, and I need to be able to stand by my statements, even when confronted. That's the measure of a man,
Okay.
if you ask me.